Good afternoon. How is everybody? Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do because I never do know what I'm going to do. In all actuality, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I do know I'm going to sharpen this because that's the ugliest looking sharpen I've ever seen, and that's because of the sharpener I used. See, if you had this sharpener, this is no good, this one. It's got to be in here. Not bad. How about in here? Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. But when I work with this one, look at this. Look at that muscle. Hey, look at that muscle in there from sharpening it this way. Okay, what I want to talk about is number 28. 28, 4 by 7 is 28B. Okay, why is it 28B? The reason why it's 28B, 4 and 7 is 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 4 by 7 is 28. 4 plus 7 is 11 equals to 39. 3 and 9 is the sky. 1 and 3, which is a result of 3 and 9. Why? Because 1 is inside, okay, of the 2, which recreates the 3. The 13 ball is the orange ball. The 1 is yellow. The 3 is red. Yellow and red equal the 13 ball orange and the 5 ball. 5 is a representation of 9. 9 and 5, and I will explain it to you in this video how 9 and 5 come together. They meet together. We meet all sections of the bridge. You ever hear of tough luck, right? Doesn't it sound more like Tavluk? Tavluk. Okay, so now I have this, and I'm going to be looking, um, showing you this paper, which is up the piano. Okay, R19. R19. Okay. Why is it R19? Because when you put these together on the roulette, okay, 16 and 19 come together in a square with 18 and 21. At the same time, remember, if we're going to use baseball diamonds, we're going to use one above to the one below, and something is going to be in between. And as we know in numbers, it's usually 2, 4, 6, 8 in between. Get away from there. Let's go to 28. 4 by 7 is 28. 28 is also D. If you go from left to right into the piano, okay, you get the C, 24, D, 25, E, 26, F, 27, G, 28. If you go the other way in the piano, from right to left in the piano, okay, center C is number 24. Center C is also number 29. This is one before center C from right to left. Just to show you what I can do. Now we're going to see a little bit more of what we can do with these numbers. I don't like the shadow that's happening right now, so we're going to try and take away somehow the shadow or make it lighter or darker. Okay, we're going to take these numbers over here, and I don't like doing it this way. It must be a little bit cleaner. There we go. Now look what we're going to do. 4 by 7 is 28. 4 plus 7 is 11. 3 times 8 is 24. 2 plus 24 plus 4 is 28. 3 by 9 is 27 plus 1. So in order to recreate it, 3 and 3, okay, we needed 3 times 8. We didn't use 2 times 14 because here is the 2 times 14, 1 and 4. 9 minus 1, 9 plus 1, 8 plus 4, 8 minus 1, 13, 12 equals 3, 10 will then equal 7, but we're going to do 10, 0, 1. This will now become 1 and 3. 4 and 8 is half. This is 3/8. This is also either you're at half, you're at 3/8, or you're at 5/8. But 5/8 is the other side. You see, it's only 3/8 on each side. It's 2 in between, above and below, made up by this one over here, where the 1 is in between 4. I'm going to show you how 1 is in between 4 and creates 9. I have to do this. Does it sound confusing? Well, maybe it is, because we need to ask the right question. This is the cycle of the moon. This creates the D. This creates the G. This over here will create 10, 16, which will be the light that goes within, the flowing of the light. The moon gets dirty. The moon goes around, it gets humid. The moon goes around, gets hot. It transports the energy, the water. In order to move the ocean, you have to have a direct link with the ocean, meaning not only will the earth tilt okay? But the pull and the strength of the moon is a direct flow of water that is condensed and in the moon, almost like turning a dial. 3, 9, 4 and 7 is 28. 3 times 9 is 27. 2 and 7 is 9. This one over here is 28 and 9 is 37. Plus 1 is 38. Minus 1 is 36. 36, 38, 74. That will meet at the heart. 3, 8, 11 plus 4 minus 4 will equal 7, 15. That is the egg. 7, 15 is perfect in pull. Absolutely perfect. And 384 is 8 times 8 is 64 by 6 is 384. I think that's a Hebrew leap year. Okay. Which is actually 19 by 19, right? Which is the actually one jump over the cycle, moving up one digit. 361 and 23 is the difference, the BC creation. 3 by 8, 24 and 4. 8, 12, 15. 28 and 15 is 43, creating DC. 28 and 7, 35, equaling to electric company, DC, electric company. 8 and 9 are the same letters, creating the sides, all sides. In fact, 1 is in between 4, creating 5 over here. 5 will now work with 4. Forget about it, 17. 1 and 7 equals 8. 8 is 2 parts. All we need to work here is 1, 3, 4. AC, DC with the cycle of the moon. According to the piano, where these letters come up, something to do saying bridge, B-E, D-E, G-E, 5, 10, 15, none of them are minus. 28 and 15, 28 minus 13, 13 and 15 is 28. 28, 1, 3 is 4, 1, 3 is 4, 1, 5 is 6, east-west movement, according to numbers. 16 and 10, 26, plus 6, 32, equals to the doorway. 3 and 2, BC, equals to 56, 2 moons. 84, jumping into Pluto. 94, 104, 112, 4 moons. 112 plus 28, 140. 146. Zion, Israel. Zion is the moon. Zion is the moon, according to my last video. I just wanted to show you something else inside of the piano. There was a gentleman who played piano to pi. Okay, I rechanged that piano to this system here. If you can see this, this is the pi system. You know what? I'm going to not add this one yet. I'm going to do this in my next video. Let me put this up here. I want to look for something. I started to look for something. Listen, here's another thing. If you're talking about 360 degrees, right? 360 degrees, I'm facing you. If you turn me all around, I turn 360. But if you turn me this way, that's another 360. 360 go through this way, 360 go through this way. That's 720. 360 goes through this way is 1080. What about this way? Is 1080 becomes 1440? And what about this way? Becomes 1800. What about from above? What about from this side? And now you've created everything around the center. That is 360 degrees of what's left over of 360 degrees all the way around. Yeah, we saw that one already, eh? Yeah, we saw that one. I'm going to, a little piece on the Budweiser bow ties on the home plate, also noted for the trophy of Y, splitting Y, and another bow tie in between over here, walking up the stages. See this angle here? The hourglass. This is on the Magen David, also the chalice, Budweiser bow tie. But I can't have any of the reality of the truth of the answers, only my own. Only discussing it together with us, whoever desires to look deeper into whatever we're searching for, whatever the question is, we will find it. We'll find it. Satisfaction in our own answer. Just let me look through here. It should be at the back. Different ways to see L. See fed. Give me a kiss. The deficit. Building the bridge of the dog. Another definition. The one spirit. 1, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 3. 1, 4, 5, 6. Two different ways to go around 5. 1 through 3, 6, 9. And 1 through 4 and 7. 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7 here inside of 2. So this one connected to this one. And these will all talk. What will they say? I don't know right now. It'll say numbers. It'll say Baghdad. Baghdad is in control. What does that mean? What is that song? Can somebody please tell me the nights in Baghdad? Or what was that? What was that? What was that? The nights in Baghdad were the something or other. Um, just a word to play with. Have you had your coffee today? This says lineup. It also says your son. Coffin. Are you coughing, my friend? Or this is coffee or cough and tea. Cough in. Yes, we went over this, and I'm going to keep on doing it. The word love of life in English reverted to two letters in French, the letter M and the letter V, M and V, 22 and 13 electric company, 2 times 2, 2 plus 2 equals 8. This one will equal 7, 7 and 8, but I'm going to bring this one to the next level. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3, 3 and 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 plus 4 is 7 equals 19. Let's bring this one to the next level. 2 times 2, 2 plus 2 is 4 and 4. 4 times 4, 4 plus 4 is 16. And 8 equals 24. The flight of the phoenix, the spirit of the flight of the phoenix, is MDV, Motor Vehicle Department, flight of the phoenix. It's almost like saying we have every single animal, every single wall, every single bridge, every single element of electricity, every single element. We are walking inside the tombstone. Imagine walking into an. Do you remember Terminator? Or when he was on his way, Arnold Schwarzenegger was on his way to Mars and he walks through and they saw everything he had in his body. Imagine your apartment, your house, all four walls have ears. Haven't you seen the movies? In the movies, it's already true. They know where we're moving. They don't know what our faces look like. They just see the shadows. Shadows against the wall in the elements that have been built for man. We are followed from every single movement. You can't hide unless. That's the question. I'm not looking for the answer. We still did, excuse me. We still did. I did. I don't know if it's over here. I did 2 times 2, 2 plus 2 equals to 4, equals to 4. 4 times 4 equals to 16. I know it's a bug, I hate to watch it like that. 4 plus 4 equals to 0, 8. This is the difference between day and night. A and B, 1 and 2. The difference to everything, that is 5, that surrounds everything in this number. This is the cube polar. This is 1 over the cube polar. It means your next cube. It is number 1 on your next cube. This one over here. This is 7, this is 8. This equals to 24. The P and H pharmaceuticals come together. A and F comes together. Do I have to use F? No, F is inside E. So it's almost like Phaliph. Phaliph, we all left. Fa. Why don't we change it to 2 words? Why don't we go Greek style? I'm only counting in English, but I took it to another level. I need someone who speaks Greeks to understand this level. I need people of different races, okay, different languages to speak the levels with me, because I only can speak on one level. This will equal to number 24, which is the number to the cat. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 4, 28, the moon. The 9 lives of the cat rest inside the moon, the movement of the oceans. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 is 8, and 6 is 14. 14 from 24 equals to 38. Christ heaven. 3 by 8 is 24, plus 4, 28. The cycle of the moon. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals 54. The sun. The spirit of IT. 5 times 4, 5 plus 4 is 29. 20. 0 equals 6. 13 and 9 equals 22. Why do I do that? 5 by 4 is 20 plus 0, 9. This can actually equal 35 plus 60 is 95. And that one ends up to equal Neptune. And what's your theory or relativity inside of this? The other way around was 1 times 3, 1 plus 3. It ended up to be 19 at the end. If we took 19 and 24, we end up with 43 DC. This one will continue up to 14. And now we'll have 19 and 14. will equal up to 33. And this one will equal to 9 and 6, will equal to 15, and will equal to 11. It will equal to 5 and 6, which equals to 11, and 30 equals to 41. So I bring the two numbers together to come back to 1, 4, 4, 1, 4, 5, 5, 4, 4, 5, 5, 4. Electric company, 4 times 4, 4 plus 4. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4, 256. 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, 625. There is no 3, 4 inside of this. The 3 is creation because on both sides of 3 is 6. We need 5 to run both sides of 3 is 6. 62 the queen, 65. 11, 7, 8. This one equals to 5. This one equals to 4. This one equals to 2. This says 2 suns. Earth of 2 suns. 54 is the sun number. 2 times 54, 108 becomes 168, creates the weak. Creates the weak from the strong, is that right? 6 and 5 is 11 equals 1. 5 and 2 is 7 equals 8. 6 and 2 equals 8, 8, 1, 8. See, I put the 8 over here, right? If I would put the 8 over here, then I would put it over here, and then I would put it over here, and then I would put it over here, and then I would put it over here. And this is how you get your 8 bicycle cards. Because 1 is in the center that splits the 2 sides. 1 is in the center that splits the 2 sides. 1 is in the center that splits the 2 sides. So after, did I do this right? Nope, I missed this here. The 1 goes over here. Sorry, the 1 goes over here. So that's how I end up with this number over here. 5, 2, 5, 4. The 254th day is September 11th. 5 times 4 is 20. By 2 is 40, becomes 46. 46 plus 9, 11. 56, 57 equals to the number of the moon. So again, it always goes back to the number of the moon. M, to love and to like. The letter M, the letter M, the letter D, and the letter V. 4, 4, 4. So we have the 13th letter here. We have the 22nd letter. But how do I make up 13 with 8 and 5? Well, wouldn't that be He? As God, you make no other. 13, but He. All these 13s go towards M. All the 4s, 0, 4 over here. The difference with 0, 4, the minute you have 0, 4, 0, 4 becomes now 6, 4. 6, 4 becomes 10. 10 becomes 1. You now have 4, 1, 4 inside of this over here. 4, 1, 4. And again, we come back to the same number. Flight of the Phoenix. At the same time, we're going to get another 13. We have a 9 and 4, 13. Well, 9 and 4 is your ID. He, ID, Heidi. And now you're going to have a 7 and 6, 13. Heidi, Jeff. So I'm just trying to see what's inside all these 13s. Now, how do you get all your 22s? Well, if you want to get your 22s, all you have to do is take 13, okay, and put M, I, D. Midway, or one part. It takes 3 13s to make one sky. It takes the last one to make the earth. Remember, the sky is whole in its own, right? The sky doesn't come with the earth. It's not a package. It's the sky, it's the earth, it's the ocean, it's everything. It comes in a package. So these 3 will make 39. 39 inside your 13. We now have to make 3 of these. 22s. How do we make 32s? 22s. We have to use 13 plus 9. 14 plus 8. 15 plus 7. And this one will represent life at the 7th gate. This is the pool table. This is the energy. What is this one? Well, when you make a D4, okay, 0, 4 is because of other numbers that it took, just like 0, 9. How do you make 9? It's 4, 1, 4, which is DAD, dad. That's how you make 9. It says dad. We're not going to take this any further, okay? Phaliph, maybe a planetary alignment, not sure. There was one design that I made on my floor, and I wanted to do it over here. I want to, hold on. I want to take a look at it. Okay, so we're going to box we're going to box this in, right? We're going to box this in, and I'm going to box this in like this. And then I'm going to box this in. And then I'm going to box this in like that. Do I have to box that in anymore? Is that not enough? Am I supposed to have this higher? Did I not go high enough? Did I not go high enough? So I box that in, but look what happens, okay? Let me try another one. You know, let's see what happens. I take it up like this, right? I'm right in next to it, and I got it here, and I take it up like that, right? But now I'm going to have to go automatically boom, boom. So now I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to put one here. See all these tights? Now watch what happens. Now we have to put one here. Now we have to put one here. And that's all we have to do. We only have to take out our corner, right? Now we have to put one here. And then we have to put one here. And we have separated each one, understanding how we took out each 360 degrees. One up here, 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 one of them. Then I took it out here. Don't forget, this is a circle in there. It doesn't look like a circle anymore, eh? Doesn't look like much of a circle. Looks like more like a cage. Anyways, Raphael, talking it up. Thank you for watching.